We're here after Pro Bowl practice with Deshaun Watson. Deshaun, I mean, I can't help but watch you out there. You look like you're having so much fun getting loose with the guys out there. What is it about these practices that you enjoy so much?
Biggest thing is really just kind of getting to enjoy the different energy of, all the different people, and just kind of getting to know everyone. And then, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful opportunity. It's a blessing to be here, among all the, all-time greats of this beautiful game. And we're just having fun. So, we're just having a good time.
This feels like a little bit like backyard football, but your neighbors are all really talented out there.
Right.
I mean, how much fun are you having getting to throw the ball to some different guys that you go against during the season, but now you get to be on the same team with?
Nah, it's real cool. I mean, we're just out there freestyling pretty much, so not really so much of a playbook. The coaches are laid back, so, we're having a good time. But, yeah, we're just doing, having fun out there, playing backyard football, drawing things up in the dirt, and trying to make something happen.
Obviously, the season didn't end the way you wanted it to, but when you look back on year 3, have you had some time to sort of reflect and think about the things that you really saw yourself grow in the most?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just overall the whole game, my leadership role, just being able to, take my game to another level, the knowledge of the game and in different situations. So overall, year 3 it didn't end the way we wanted to end, but it was also a success too.
You were here a year ago in Orlando. When you think back to where your development was a year ago to where it is today, how do you feel that you've really improved?
I've improved so much. I mean, each and every year is different. When I was here last year, I was just kind of, still, learning my way and still trying to figure out things. But, this year I feel a lot more comfortable and being able to, come out here and just do what I do.
All right, you got a few more months before you have to report back for off-season workouts. What do you plan to do? Do you stay away from football? Do you stick with it a little bit? What are you going to do in the next few months?
I'm going to travel a little bit, do some body work and train, and hang out with the family and friends and try to, get away from football a little bit, but also, not too far away and then start for the new year.
I got to say, all the players, all your teammates are really excited about your Instagram. Where are you going to take us this year? Can you share a little bit about your off-season travels?
Yeah, so I'm right now planning on going to Brazil and then planning on going to South Africa and then a little bit of Europe, maybe China again, Spain. So we'll see where I end up. Who knows?
All right, you got to follow this guy on Instagram. His stories are amazing. Feel like you've been around the world with him. Deshaun, best of luck at the Pro Bowl.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in a few months.
I appreciate that.
All right, I'm here with Laremy Tunsil, Pro Bowler Laremy Tunsil, after his first day of practice. Laremy, what's it like to be back out here in Orlando? You're hobnobbing with some of the best of the NFL
For sure. Man, it's a great opportunity just to be out here in Orlando with a great group of guys, man. I'm here with my quarterback, D4, and we're just having fun. It was a great day, chill day. We didn't do much, so I'm just enjoying it, man. I can't wait to see the fans, sign a couple autographs, take a couple pictures.
It's a little bit of a different pace than the regular season. Have you had a chance to sort of decompress now after your first season with the Texans and sort of relax a little bit?
Yeah, it's only been a week, but, I probably need a couple more weeks just to decompress that loss we had. But, it was fun, just to be out here with a great group of guys. Let's keep going.
You said you were out there with Deshaun Watson, but also Ryan Tannehill. So you left tackle for both these guys out here. What was it like being out here with them?
It's just a great opportunity to have both of them guys here. I had Ryan Tannehill in Miami and D4 down here in Houston, but it was fun, man. Just having a great group of guys around us.
Do you talk to some of your former Dolphins players and sort of reflect on the year that you had, especially for you, the way you ended up with the Texans? And here you are. Who would have thought at the end of the season you'd be in your Pro Bowl? Or maybe you did think that, but what have you thought about this first year and when you look back to where it all began?
It was a long journey, and I'm just glad to be in this position right now. I was talking to Jarvis, and we were talking about our old days in Miami and how we had fun. We won some games, we lost some games, but just to be here, it's a great opportunity.
How excited are you for this offseason? Because now you get the whole offseason to work with like Max Sharping and all of your Titus Howard, all your offensive linemen, to get to work with them through the offseason, a chance that you didn't have last year. How much better do you think that you guys can be having that chemistry?
I for sure think we're going to improve. Just me being here with the whole offensive line, me, Nick, Zach, Max, and having top back, we're going to improve for sure.
I saw you talking to a group of the offensive linemen out there in the end zone. So what do you guys talk about out there?
Nothing else. It's good to be here for sure.
All right, thanks so much, Laremy.
Appreciate it, man.
We're here at the Pro Bowl. Stephon, I know you and DeAndre Hopkins have had some fun battles together. He's obviously not here, but what do you see when you face a receiver like him?
He's a great player, especially from South Carolina. So it's a lot of great players in South Carolina. He's had a great career, and he's been playing at a high level for a long time. One of the most consistent receivers in the league. So, you know, all the accomplishments you have, and it's not a surprise for me.
He says he really enjoys going against guys like you, the best among the best. When you face a guy like him, what makes him so tough to defend?
I feel like the thing about him is, you know, him playing the ball in the air, and you know, he got that dog mentality in him. You know, he's a fighter on the field. So, you know, anytime you have that and a guy across from you have that, you know, that's when the battles come out. So, you know, that's one thing that stick out for me for him.
What about Deshaun Watson? You've seen him grow in the last few years as a quarterback. When you see him out there now, how much do you think he's improved from his rookie year when he faced you?
Oh yeah, he's gotten better. You know, he's made some big throws, especially, you know, from his first year to now. So he's gotten better. He's going in the right direction, and you know, he's a great quarterback. It's hard to find those guys. So I think Houston has a good one.
Jonathan Joseph speaks very, very, very highly of you because you guys are from the same hometown.
Guy, yeah.
When you look at a guy like that and all the years that he's played in the league, I mean, are you impressed with how he's able to do it for so long?
Yeah, it's crazy. I looked up to him as a kid, you know, and now that I'm in the league, he's still playing. When he's on the field, he's playing at a high level. You know, I hope that one day I get to play that long and, you know, play that consistent like he has. And I always tell him if he would have caught a lot of his breakups that he had, he'd be a Hall of Famer. So, but you know, he's a great player, great friend, and he's one of the reasons I play the position right now.
Is that right? Because of Jonathan Joseph?
Yeah, for sure. He's, you know, from my hometown. Not too many people, you know, make it, and especially play at a high level like he did. And it's me seeing it from the outside in, it made me want to accomplish those goals.
Do you still text with him a lot? Do you ask him for advice?
Yeah, I talk to him all the time.
He's very good about giving advice to everybody, isn't he?
Yeah, he's good. He's seen a lot, you know. Seen a lot of players come in and come out. A lot of good coaches done coached him, so why wouldn't I ask him questions? You know, he's seen a lot on and off the field, so I'm happy he on my side.
What about you for the off season? What are your plans the next few months off?
Just spend time with the family. I'll probably go to the Super Bowl. And that's pretty much it, and start getting back to training eventually. So, but right now, spend time with the family.
All right, good stuff. Thank you so much, Stephon. Best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We're here with TJ Watt, brother of JJ Watt. He's on the Steelers. We're out here at the Pro Bowl in Orlando. TJ, I saw you a few weeks ago at a Texans game. Was that your first game that you'd seen of JJ's in the pros, or had you had a chance to watch him in college at all?
No, I've watched him in college, obviously, a few times in person. Then I basically lived down in Houston for the first few years that he was down in Houston playing for the Texans. And it was my first game, I think, seen him in person in like 6 or 7 years. And the stadium was absolutely crazy, and the atmosphere is awesome. And the fans always treat me and my family, and obviously JJ, so well. So I'm very, very fortunate he's been able to play down there for as many years.
You got a lot of fans out here. I literally had to pull you away from a line of people that wanted your autograph. You're here, obviously. In a few weeks, you're up for Defensive Player of the Year at the NFL Honors, and then JJ's doing Saturday Night Live, same night. So you've got quite a decision to make where you're going to be. But what do you think of JJ hosting?
It's incredible, and I mean, his fame is absolutely blown up over the years, and he's only getting bigger and better. And I'm just happy for him, and I know it's something he's wanted to do for a long time. And he's very funny and quick-witted, so I'm excited to see what his skit is like.
You guys are both very funny together because on his Instagram stories, everyone loves when the two of you are together. Do you have any tips for him doing Saturday Night Live?
No, he'll tell you I'm not very good in front of cameras, especially when it's on that big of a stage. So I'll leave all that big professional stuff to him. He's really good at it.
You give a lot of compliments. I think the one compliment he gave about you was that you're very good at Christmas decorations.
Christmas is my time of year. I'm usually good at the decorations and the presents, the gift giving, but yeah, Jade usually just finds one store. I think this year is Canada Goose, and just gives everybody something from that one store. So he's a little bit more of a lazy shopper, but I try to go more thoughtful.
All right, what does the off season look like for you? Any trips to Houston planned? Any trips with JJ? Do you guys work out in the off season?
I was just down in Houston for the Bills playoff game, which was awesome. Like I said, the fans were incredible, and it was fun to watch my brother play. And I'm sure he'll come up to Wisconsin. I'll go down there one more time or so, but back to work, and I'm sure we'll find our way in a workout facility somewhere together.
What are your thoughts on him being able to come back from the injury the way that he did? Obviously, you've seen what he's gone through in the last few years with the injury, but being able to come back on the field and work his way back and all the effort that he put into it.
Yeah, I know everybody knows he wasn't close to 100%, but he just really wanted to go out there for his team, the city, and just being in the playoffs means so much to him, and I think this deep in his career, he knows how rare those playoff games can be. So just to be able to put himself out there and play good football, I think was very impressive, and he did a hell of a job for having one arm, basically. So I'm very proud of him for that.
All right, I also have an important question. Your mom and dad, where are they going to be on honors night? Are they going to be watching you?
They'll be with me. They'll be with me. I can tell you that.
Does
They'll be with
JJ
me.
know this?
I hope I'm not breaking the news to him right now, but yeah, I think they'll be with me, and I'll have SNL recorded if I can't watch it right away. But like I said, I'm excited to see him perform.
Well, best of luck to you at the honors. Best of luck at the Pro Bowl this week. Thanks so much for joining.
Thank you very much. Go Steelers.
We're at the Pro Bowl here with Josh Allen. First of all, congratulations. Rookie year, you make it out to Orlando. What a great season for you. When you look back on your rookie year, what do you remember most?
Just competing against a lot of great guys, like playing against Patrick Mahomes, playing against Lamar, playing against guys like that. So that's probably what I remember. Get all those goosebumps out the way. So then now I can really just focus upon just my team and myself, you know what I mean? So just getting to start them out. And now I feel like I belong now. So I feel like I gotta keep that going. So
Jaguars, Texans, Titans, Colts. What a division the AFC South is. I mean,
sure.
You've got two teams that made it to the playoffs. When you look around and you see like a number of players that you've seen quite a bit throughout this year, what do you think?
Man, it's just this division we in, man. We compete. I play against those guys 2 times a year. And if that doesn't tell you anything at a high level, that doesn't tell you anything, then I don't know what division's doing anything different. But just having Houston, going the way they did and winning the games they have is just unbelievable. Tennessee as well, and then the Colts, and then us, man. We still got a ways to go, but I feel like after this, I feel like we're on the right track to do something great in our organization. But just as a division, man, I feel like every team can do better, and every team I feel like is going to improve, and I feel like we're going to really have a great division again next year and the years to come.
What did you think of Deshaun Watson? You got to face him twice this year. He's out here for the Pro Bowl as well. You get to have a little bit more fun with him off the field. But what do you think of him as a player, as a person, from what you've seen so far?
I mean, he's a great. I haven't talked to him yet, but I heard he's a great person, and he's a pretty cool guy. Hopefully, I get to have my own experience with that. But other than that, man, phenomenal player. I believe he's a generational player. A guy that can change the game for the best for the NFL and for the football in general, and none but respect for him. But on Sundays when I do see him, I have to, do my job, which is going to be hard. But I still have to do my job, and I got to bring him the pads every time with him.
All right, one guy you're really familiar with, Lonnie Johnson. You guys both left Kentucky at the same time, entered the NFL at the same time. What have you thought about Lonnie and what he's been able to do on defense? How much you two keep in touch over the course of the year?
First off, shout out to my boy Lonnie Johnson. Shout out to everybody that graduated from UK, man. Lonnie's done a tremendous job being in the situation that he's been put in this year, making big plays in the big-time games. That playoff that against the Chiefs, that was huge for the team and huge for him, and I'm glad he made it. I'm so excited. Every time I see him play, I get so excited, like it's a part of me. Every time I play, it's a part. I feel like he's inside of me. So to say, everybody else, I feel like he's playing not only since in that stage, he's playing for me. You know what I mean? He's playing for the University of Kentucky and so much pride. And love Lonnie, man. It's my brother in life. I'm gonna be in his wedding. You know what I mean? And just hopefully we continue this bond. I know we will. And hopefully he continues to be one of the best. And hopefully I can see him out here one of these days and play with him. And I know he's going to be great. I know he's going to be great.
You're very close to Lonnie. Do you guys do your jersey swaps and stuff after the game? Is that who you swapped with?
It would be weird if I didn't. But me and Lonnie throughout the years became very, very close. And again, he's a brother to me. I'm a brother to him. And that's how we are. Like his wife, his future wife, his wife and my wife are close friends. And so we just have a bond that probably can't be broken, especially we're both playing at a high level. So we have a lot to talk about. So that's my dog, and I don't wish him nothing but the best.
All right, I'm sure he wishes the same, and best of luck here at the Pro Bowl and in Lonnie's wedding.
Yeah.
You're going to kill it.
Oh, yeah, I can't do too much because it's on him. But, man, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for his family. And strive to be great, Lonnie. And he already know that, you know what I mean? But, when we see you 2 times a week, we got to get our payback. But other than that, you my dog, and I love you.
All right, thanks so much, Josh.
Yep, thank you.
Congrats.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to know when we post new content.